All right, I am coming at you from the recovery room with an update on the heater. So, two things. The previous heater was just a little bit small, not meant for commercial use, and the amount of time that it was being on for, especially there were times in the morning where it was being left on, was a little tough on it. But really the main reason that it went kaput is because of the water usage. So proper water usage in the sauna. There's a reason that when we first opened it, there was only a spray bottle. That's because really any water that you put on the rocks should immediately evaporate. And you shouldn't put more water on the rocks until the rocks are dry. I know the spray bottle can be like annoying. So I did order a nice bucket with a smaller ladle. But at the end of the day, the large bucket of water with the solo cup with the drip pan being overflowing ruined the electrical at the bottom of the device. There should be no water reaching the bottom of the device. There's electrical down there. There's electrical panels. So all down here, there is electrical wiring in the front and in the back. So any water that drips out of the bottom, though we do have a catch pan there, because if it gets on the floor, then it soaks up underneath and we don't want it to get like moldy and stinky under there. But the catch pan is it's like a drip pan. Like it should not be full. It should definitely not be overflowing. That means entirely too much water is getting to the electrical panel down there. Also, if the point is steam, the water that goes through is not creating steam. So you need to find a happy medium of the right amount of water to get it as hot as you want it to be. Though this bad boy gets a little bit hotter, is a little bit more powerful. But not too much water that it's dripping out of the bottom. If the floor is wet, if there's water in the drip pan, that is too much water. It will fry the electrical. When you get out of the sauna, unless someone has explicitly told you, leave it on, I'm using it, in which case if you do that to somebody, you need to come back and use it. You must turn the sauna off. This button right here. It cannot be left on for extended amount of times. It really worries me too in the morning if it gets left on. There's not always someone here from 7 to 9. It's a little bit of a fire hazard. So please, please, please make sure that you're not only doing those things as you use the recovery room, but that you're following all the recovery room etiquette that's shortened here, but listed long form here on the policies and procedures that everyone who uses the recovery room should be following. Last thing on the recovery room, just keep in mind, it's only included in membership for unlimited members. So if you're a hybrid member or boot camp member and you want to use the recovery room, it's a quick $30 add-on. You can add it, unadd it. I've had a lot of people do that. If you're hybrid, you might just decide to bump up to unlimited because it's the same cost difference. But I'll leave that up to you. That's a technicality. Either way, you can ebb and flow one way or the other. If you're finding that you're using the sauna and the cold plunge and the Normatec boots a little bit more, you can flow into an unlimited CrossFit. If you find you're using a little bit less, life's just getting busy, you can flow back into a hybrid. So just a couple updates, reminders. I'm also going to post under this, again, like the policies and procedures and the etiquette. This is one of those things where we have nice things and we have a nice space, and if we don't take care of it, it doesn't stay that way. So, be super respectful of everything that we have here. If you've ever visited another CrossFit gym, then you know that we're really lucky. So there you go. Enjoy.